We are, we are, we are, we are. We are our sovereign breath. We are, we are, we are, we are. We are our sovereign breath. We are, we are, we are, we are. We are our sovereign breath. Sovereign breath. Sovereign breath being that we are our self-sequencing breath. Our breath is sequencing all of us. Our breath is sustaining all of us, all by itself, from itself. Our breath is the foundation of the entire cosmos. Our breath is expressing and sustaining every living creature on the face of the earth. Our breath is expressing the earth as itself, as all of its essential elements of ether, air, water, fire, and earth frequencies. All of its earth frequencies of all of its minerals, its plants, all of its animals, all of its human forms, all of its earth frequencies of all of its images, fragrances, textures, tastes, and sounds, all of its angelic and archangelic frequencies. Everything is summarized in its next breath. And that's why our breath qualifies as our sovereignty. When we say our breath is our God, our breath qualifies as our God because our breath is giving us the self that we have. Our breath qualifies as the source from which we receive all of our nourishment. Our breath qualifies as a source of all our joy and happiness, of our health and wealth and wisdom and sweetness. Our breath qualifies as all of what we are. And hence, when you say our breath, we are our sovereign breath, you're speaking the truth that has the stamina to support your imagination. You're saying the truth that has the stamina to nurture you, to satisfy and secure you in the here and now. When you say, we are our breath, you're standing on that which is expressing all of creation from within itself. Indeed, our breath deserves our praise and glory and satisfaction. Seek nothing other than what your breath is providing you with already. And your breath is generously filling you with what it is, filling you with all that it has. It's holding nothing back from any one of us. And if you feel disconnected from your breath, it's not your breath that is disconnecting you from itself. It is your thinking and my thinking and our thinking, which through shallow breathing, through not breathing consciously and deeply, we feel left out. We feel distracted. We feel confused, not the fault of our breath, but simply because we're not breathing consciously and deeply. So correct all of the breathing practices. Practice what works. And what works is conscious deep breathing. Breathe and relax. Breathe and relax. Breathe consciously and stream your breath ahead of you, just like how your breath is streaming you ahead of itself and sustaining you with itself. Love yourself now. Trust yourself now. For we are our sovereign breath. We are our eternal, infinite, immortal breath. We are our omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient breath. And the more we repeat this truth about ourselves, the truth that we are our sovereign breath, the stronger it will become in our consciousness, the firmer it will be in our being, the more secure and the more satisfied we will feel, for our breath is our security and our satisfaction. So eat, drink, and be merry, for our breath is all of our provisions and properties, and we cannot exhaust. We cannot exhaust. We cannot exhaust the capabilities and the potentials of our breath.